Dungeon Heroes has over 100 pets, and in today's video, I spent over 10,000 in Robux to find out which one is the best. I took this tier list I found on the Discord group of the best pets in the game currently, and I did dungeon runs with 9 of them to see which one will help me complete the dungeon the fastest. The results will surprise you like it did me. Now, let's jump into the video. I spent Robux because some of the pets you will see today you can't actually get unless you buy crystals to buy special chests. I also wanted to make sure each pet was max level and max rarity, so I brought these candies in the shop here, which help level out the rarity of your pet, thus making it stronger. Alright, so now we got the first one, which is the Burn Champion, which is the new pet that you can get in this game currently. And if you didn't know, pets do two different things when you play with them in this game. Either they just kind of do their own damage and special moves, or they summon like horde of minions to fight for them in a fight with them, which can be a real big help in this game sometimes for distraction purposes and damage sometimes too. But we're going to see right now, me and the Burn Champion was putting in some work, as you can see on the screen. As we slow it down to show you exactly, we have a finish now with a time of 5:02. So the Burn Champion right now is in the lead, obviously because it was the first one. But next up, we got the chest. I think you can get this in like the fire dungeon one. Like, I forgot the name, to be honest with you. I'll probably put it up in the corner somewhere for you. But basically, also, if you didn't notice, that most boss pets only have like a 1% chance to to get in a chest. So if it's hard to get them to mythical by just opening up a bunch of chests unless you do a bunch of different dungeon runs. But basically, so yeah, that's where I had to spend the Robux to get them all to mythical level, which is basically their strongest form, to see how good they would do in these raids. But as we clear this part, dungeon 2 now, 525. So the Burn Champion is still in the lead right now. So now we go off to the knockoff Xerneas, as I like to call it. Basically like Xerneas X. So I was, excited to see how this one would do, because, it's a pretty cool looking pet if you ask me. But yeah, we shall see. But another thing with this dungeon runs that I didn't take an account for, that I probably will next time I do something like this, is the fact that I should try to keep the deaths to a minimum. They only do add 10 seconds, which isn't a whole lot, but when you're trying to figure out the fastest time, if I die 4 times in one fight and only 1 time in another, that's a 20, almost 30-second difference. And as you can see, 549. So even if you do say I die 3 or 4 times more in one dungeon run than the other, the time difference wouldn't have been big enough still to be able to say that it could beat the time that is the one that's in the top of it. I don't know what the heck I'm saying. Anyways, right now the Burn Champion is still in the lead. And yeah, I'm speeding up these dungeon runs because obviously no one wants to sit here and watch someone do this 9 times over in the video. So we're just speeding it up, but you're seeing that I'm doing the dungeon runs themselves. And yeah, as you can see, I got the Lucario X, basically knock off Lucario. 608, not great. We're getting worse with each run. And it made me start to question, should I do this over again with a different build or something, or whatnot. But anyways, now we got the 3-headed dragon, which you cannot get in a regular. You have to buy a chest, when the Sinister chest, I think it's called, when it's available in the shop. Yeah, and yeah, I thought this run was going to be, because he has a super powerful move that he does, that little shockwave thing. But yeah, guess what? Everything did not go according to plan, as you can see. And I started to think that because I haven't been playing Dungeon Heroes a whole lot lately, So I thought maybe I was a little bit rusty, but yeah, as you can see, now we're on to the next one, Dark X, Dark Werewolf, whatever you want to call him. He was like the guy that carried me early in when I played Dungeon Heroes. So like he's always like one of my favorites to use, and he summons minions. He summons wolf minions to help him fight. So now, as you can see, I had high hopes that he can beat the 502 time that we were looking to aim for, that the Burn Champion has set out, but we don't know until, you know, I mean, well, I know, but you're watching because you want to know. Hopefully you're still watching. If not, hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. But let's see what we finished with. 521, so still a couple of seconds over. So now we're going to the big dogs. This is the newest pet in this whole, like, the Golden Realm update. This is the new boss pet, which is supposed to be the newest best pet in the game, supposedly. We're about to find out, though, because, you know, she puts in work. Like, you know, most people these days, you know, they think girls can't do this, they can't do that. But my girl right here was putting in the work, as you can see, because we are getting flying through this dungeon at the moment, as you can see. And as we get ready to slow this down to see what time did we finish with, we finish with a time of 4:35. So now we have a new winner, new clubhouse leader. My girl is in the lead. So now this is this knockoff King X or a King Flint, whatever. He's like a king, I don't know, he's King something. But he's also from a chest that you have to buy in the shop when it's available. And yeah, like his special ability is also summon like little soldiers too, basically, to help him fight. So like I kind of don't know why they did it like that. Like maybe they should have made it more unique, in my opinion. But you know, oh well, it's, you know, not my game. I just play it. Anyways, we are rolling through this dungeon too, pretty quickly too. And yeah, we get to the very last moment, and I did keep on dying like to stupid deaths, like right there towards the end. So you'll see in a second. 447, 435. Like it's close. It's close. So now we get down to the final pet to use, which is the old reliable, currently the best pet in the game, the meta pet. I call him King X. But yeah. And yeah, I don't know what it was about this run right here, but we put in more work than what was necessary. And you're gonna be, you know, maybe you called it all along that this was the best pet to use, because yeah, we flew through this dungeon too, just like we did with my girl. And bam. Drum roll, please. 431. We have a winner. King X, King Flint is the best pet in the game.